stuff, Allie. Thanks. Tip-off goes to Denver. Barton right side. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Now here's Barton. Fires the three. Just 5 to shoot. The three. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
A shot Barton can make, that one is. So if you're the defender, you have to at least honor that.
Murray against Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Murray. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And here's Barton outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Barton's gone 1 for 3 on the night.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. There's the triple. And it's Denver with a rebound. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Outside Hardaway. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Double clutches. Foul pulls it in.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Porzingis, no good with a layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Murray from outside. Outside Porter. Pass to Barton. Jokic, the screen. Barton's shot off the mark.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Powell right side. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. The jump hook. Got a hand on it.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
First team foul.
Denver has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Murray against Doncic. Murray passes to Barton. A minute 9 left in the opening quarter. From deep, Jokic. Doncic pulls down the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Takes it inside. Misses in close. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Porter with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Murray from outside. The Nuggets with another miss. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Doncic outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Murray against Doncic. Murray passes to Gordon. Outside Murray. 4-3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Powell outside. Pass to Hardaway. And stolen by Jokic.
Mavericks foul. Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses.
You know, we've seen Jokic embrace a larger leadership role. He wants to be the guy that leads his team, and that's not just with scoring, it's also with his voice.
And stolen by Murray. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Nuggets ahead, up by 2.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
On the court for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Murray, back to Porter. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Powell passes to Doncic, and Powell with the stuff.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Doncic. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Back to Barton for 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Powell. Hardaway on the wing. Doncic with it. Checked by Gordon. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Finney-Smith. That shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way. 3 on 3. Porter finds Barton. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Now it's a 5-point Denver lead.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And here's Porter outside. Doncic grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. To the inside. And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Barton against Hardaway. Inside. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. On the wing, Porter. The Nuggets need to get one up, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kleber outside. 1 minute left in the first half of basketball. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Nuggets ball.
Denver in the lead. Now here's Morris. Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Morris outside. Over Brunson. Here's Dozier. And there's the drive. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Kleber outside. Pass to Bullock. 19 seconds left in the first half of this game. Brunson passes to Kleber. Here's Ntilikina. 4 on the clock. Dallas again missing. To the paint. Kleber with a steal. Here's Ntilikina. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And the video is going to be
The previous play is under
center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shot.
With the score,
Allie, as always, thanks.
16. The Nuggets, 18.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ntilikina in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Murray against Brunson. Fires from deep. And here's Jokic outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from it.
Down low. Here's Kleber. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Parton outside. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, He made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA-level performances.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Gordon left side, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Outside Porzingis. Porter with the steal. And Gordon with the big finish.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Murray, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Powell, left side. And stolen by Jokic. And here comes the break. Barton with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Porter against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. There's the three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Barton outside. Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jokic. Over Powell. Jokic, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
Murray from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
3 points.
Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Finney-Smith, defended by Murray. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Porter. Here's Doncic. And counted from 12 feet. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Mavericks on top, up by 1.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Murray. On the court for the Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Najee. 5 to shoot. Murray for 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Doncic against Barton. Outside Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Murray, and they double up Murray. Here's Dozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Right side, Porzingis. Doncic outside. Back to Porzingis. To the inside. That one no good. Good D by Murray. Denver in the lead. Inside. Barton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this is where Barton does his eating. Deep inside. Leaping with ease to punch it home.
Pass to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Najee. Now covers. Back to Murray. Up and over Doncic. Powell with a steal. Hardaway finds Doncic. Dallas no good that time either. And Denver shooting at 45% of the game so far. Barton outside. Pass to Najee. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And it's good for 2. And now it's a 5-point Denver lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Murray.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Porzingis grabs the board. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Barton. To tie it up. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Brunson against Murray. Barton outside. Fires for 3. With 1 on the clock. With the clock winding down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Porzingis with him. And here's Doncic. Martin with a steal. In transition, here they come. 43 seconds left in the 4th. And he sinks it.
Very reliable scoring close to the basket. Barton, somebody you have to defend at all times.
Porzingis with a screen on Barton. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound by the Nuggets. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Now brings a double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. The 3 is up. Oh, he buried the 3.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good and he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
That's the end of the game.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for DA.
Thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, DA.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Here's Mitchell, kicks it to Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range, connects from three-point range. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert finds Mitchell. Inside, Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Pass to Finney-Smith, stolen by Mitchell. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he makes the first.
Team foul.
Well, Luka Doncic has proven unequivocally to be the best player in the 2018 class. You've got to give Dallas credit for its absolute belief that that was the case.
Now, here's Mitchell. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, you can see Tim Hardaway is in his element right now. This guy, a solid transition player. He knows where to get to.
Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Passes it to Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic against Conley. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Pocket 4. It's tipped. 1:53 left to play here in the first. Mitchell with it. Hardaway picks him up. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Hammers the alley-oop through.
These are the shots we expect Bogdanovich to make, and he doesn't take much time to get them off before the defense can react.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. To the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Dallas. The pass to Mitchell. Into the lane. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the triple drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Doncic looking it over. Hardaway from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Powell after the basket by Utah. It's stolen by Gobert. Doncic with the steal. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Conley with the screen on Hardaway. The drive by Mitchell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz up 5. The second.
Your Jazz Dancers. Your Jazz Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the court for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Gobert after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Mitchell against Porzingis. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Powell with the steal. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mavericks trail by 5. Now Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. And he drives in. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Conley's shot is off. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Utah leading by 5.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Now O'Neal following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Fires from deep.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Doncic knocks it away.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
Up top, Porzingis over Conley. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Kristaps Porzingis.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Now, here is O'Neal following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
And Rudy Gay picks up a foul.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
Cauley-Stein passes to Kleber. Here's Marjanovic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From 13, it's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Utah leading. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And the jam by Whiteside.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That one misses for Whiteside. Kleber, the pass to Cauley-Stein. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And the Mavericks with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they get it back.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Bullock. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Marjanovic passes to Cauley-Stein. It's tipped to the inside. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Marjanovic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup. Clarkson's got his first basket.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end. He's in the flow on that drive. That's nice. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Mavericks, 19.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the threesome.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mitchell finds Gobert. Now, here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. 2 points. That one goes.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the arm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mavericks trail by 3. Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Out to Porzingis. For the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Porzingis has got 7.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
Outside Conley. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. Powell with a screen on Conley. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. It's deflected. Hardaway with the steal. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Driving the lane, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Mitchell finds Conley. Mitchell with it. Guarded by Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Conley. The dish now to Gobert. Out to Conley. From deep. And the Jazz, another 3.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Bullock passes to Brunson. Back to Bullock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. A 2-point game.
In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz leading by 5. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Right side with it. Now defended by Cauley-Stein. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The pass to Bullock. And here is Kleber. Pass to Brunson from downtown. And it's Gay with the rebound. Utah has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Stolen by Bullock. Crafty move. It's good, and the Jazz is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Brunson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Here we go, 1-on-1. Brunson kicks to Kleber. He dishes it to Cauley-Stein. Back to Kleber. Pass to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
In the corner, it's Whiteside. Clarkson against Kleber. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Marjanovic with a screen for Brunson. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Utah out in front. They're up.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here's Brunson. Passes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Mitchell left side. Nifty move. He lays it in. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The 3 for Doncic. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. That shot no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Doncic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Mitchell against Doncic. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Doncic outside. Down low. Stolen by Michael Conley. Ball's knocked loose. Porzingis with the steal. Brunson scanning the floor. And it's Doncic missing. Utah leading by 7. O'Neal inside. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
Mitchell finds Whiteside. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
The pass to Whiteside.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. The three for Doncic. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Michael Conley picks one up.
For Dallas.
He makes the second free throw. That trims the lead to 6.
3 shots.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their families, but
these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Murray passes to Barton. From the high post, Jokic finds Barton. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19, misses off the right iron.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
And Denver has possession. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Outside Murray. Up and over Conley. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Jokic outside. No good on the shot. And Utah will come the other way. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Murray. Gordon outside. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Throws it up high. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Murray's shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Inside. Pass to O'Neal. Just 2 to shoot. Up and over Gordon. Tries again. With 1 on the clock. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Barton. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
On the wing, Barton. We've got 1:48 left in the first. And it's Jokic missing.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Bogdanovic hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Murray, no good.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Driving in. And Mitchell with the slam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Gordon, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Murray drives in, and that one good. Utah leading. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. It could go. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pound.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Murray against Conley. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
From deep, Barton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley. Shots blocked. And they get it back. And he lobs it up to the rim.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Murray. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Pass to Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Murray passes to Porter. To stop the run. Jokic in the post. Good D by Gobert. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Oh, Jokic with a block.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
Pass to Barton. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley against Murray.
2 minutes.
Conley passes to Gobert. Good D by Jokic.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Porter finds Jokic. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
And here's Porter outside. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Barton. Tries a 10-footer. And no good. And Utah the other way now. And Clarkson, here we go. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
And here's Murray. 10 points for him. Barton left side. Pass to Jokic. Rebound, Utah. The Jazz on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Ingles, good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Jokic the screen. A clear look for Murray. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Barton against Clarkson. He takes it in. Barton pulls it in. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Murray for 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Here's Honey, defended by Murray. And we're going to have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Knocks it loose. Clarkson against Barton. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting. Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that. Like a seance out there as Jamal Murray had that ball in his hands and lured the defense to sleep.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Green. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Najee in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Oh, there's the alley. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Denver's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Rivers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think it's been kind of cool to watch Austin Rivers play under his dad, Doc, a shifty combo guard with fantastic skills.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Picked by Gobert to the middle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Just a team-first guy, so selfless. Gobert is willing to do anything on offense. Solid screen right there.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. Conley against Morris. Pass to Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. That shot off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Najee. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Outside for Green. Here's Dozier. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovich there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Here's the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Conley against Morris. The shot by Conley, no good. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The drive by Rivers, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, the problem defensively after Rivers gets a step is nobody sliding over in time to slow him down.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. And there's the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Down low. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Gay finds Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
On the attack, Morris. Rebound, Utah.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Here's Gay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one's on Monte Morris.
Seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. To the paint. Here's Najee, and he jams it home with authority.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Clarkson with the ball. To the middle. And Morris over to help. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Back to Whiteside. Here's Honey. And he's going for the oop here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Green. Porter Jr. comes in for Dozier. Barton, he's checked in for Rivers. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Morris. Unloads. And that one's long.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
From deep, Barton hits a three-pointer. Barton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Off-season work and shooting the basketball paying off for Barton there. This guy you have to keep your eye on if he gets the ball around the arc.
Pass to Oni. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Ingles. Over Porter. Here's Whiteside. Good D by Jokic.
When you have a big man like Whiteside putting his hand out, it's always going to make your shot that much more difficult.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Utah, Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Over Whiteside. And the basket by Jokic.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Whiteside with a screen on Barton. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Out to the right wing. Back to Jokic. Baseline jumper. Good work there as it goes.
Well, Jokic, you can rely on him to get you some points in that range.
Here's Clarkson. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Nifty move. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Oni. Mitchell with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively to the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Najee, and stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Oh, there's the alley!
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Murray. Inside, trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Down low. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Jokic with it. Now Whiteside defending. Stolen by Conley. Here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Murray from outside. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. For 3, O'Neal drains the triple. O'Neal's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Murray from outside. The shot that time not on target. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Mitchell. Oh, deflected and stolen by Jokic. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
To the left wing. From deep, Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Back to Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Clock at 4. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Whiteside for 3. Utah gets it back. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell double teamed. Now here's Gobert. Launches a 3. The kick out to Conley. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Whiteside finds Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. All right, Alec, thank you.
teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. 3 on the clock, 14 feet away. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Dallas moving the ball around. The 3 for Doncic. That shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. 3-pointer, Martin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Doncic looking it over. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Now the pass to Barton. Fires the 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Powell kicks to Hardaway. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Mavericks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Tries it from 19. And that one hits back iron.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
Both good from the line that time. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Murray. Launches a 3, and here's Jokic outside. No good on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Porzingis on the foul.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Murray finds Porter. Jokic with it. Deep 2 from Murray. The tray. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Back to Powell. Gordon with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Jumps up and finished off by Porter.
And Gordon using his cat-like quickness there to disrupt the passing lanes, leading the transition hoop.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic with it. No one near him. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Doncic against Murray. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Murray. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Powell out to Doncic. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Denver in the lead. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Barton outside. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Now here's Porzingis. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Murray with the defensive effort.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Jokic. Goes up a 3. It's good from long range. Jokic has got the lead up to 6 now for Denver.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Here's Murray after Luka Doncic's bucket to the wing right side from past the arc, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got 6.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
And so here is Dallas. Denver getting their last shot to go. The 3 for Doncic. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Wide open look here for Murray, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Murray's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Nuggets. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. And there's the drive. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. Murray against Doncic. There's a screen by Porter. And it's Denver scoring again. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation. Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And here is Kleber following the 3 from Will Barton. Here's Doncic, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Mavericks trail by 9. In the corner, it's Kleber. Marjanovic down low, defended by Gordon. Basket, good. Marjanovic has got his first 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jokic high post. Gordon against Cauley Stein. For 3, Murray, 4 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic missing. The Mavericks have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
There's the drive.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And that stifling defense of Cauley Stein is what got him.
Thanks, David. And whoop. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Green. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. It's Najee in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Najee, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Marjanovic. Another shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Denver. It's his first trip to the line.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
A 3 from Morris. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
For the lead. And the layup's good off the glass. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 1 now for Dallas.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Rivers. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Morris. Here's the screen. Shot to stop the run. The three. Denver the rebound. Haji. Rivers in the corner. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Brunson the pass to Cauley Stein. And here is Marjanovic. Green with the rebound. And the 7-footer Willie Cauley-Stein. Tremendous athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's always been a real impact player defensively, Kevin. Offense has been where he struggled.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Nuggets foul. Zeke Nnaji. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The pass to Bullock. Cauley-Stein against Green. Cauley-Stein kicks to Kleber.
And, you know, you could see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Bullock. The Nuggets hitting the bucket. Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. A floater. The offensive rebound. And it's Monte Morris with the foul.
Monte Morris.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Brunson the pass to Cauley-Stein. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Cauley-Stein so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
That one is no good. Here's Marjanovic. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Stolen by Brunson. Kleber with it. Picked up by Rivers. Brunson the pass to Cauley-Stein. And he converts the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Marjanovic against Morris. Driving in. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
The assist.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Rivers. Here's Nnaji. Guarded by Marjanovic. 4 on the clock. Here's Rivers. Mavericks with the rebound. Driving to the basket. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's his first.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Morris into the lane. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness.
And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
That's his second.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic into the point. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. On the left side, goes up the baseline. Powell pulls it in.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Just 4 to shoot.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
Barton, wide open, he fires. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barton from outside. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
They grab their own miss. Doncic dishes to Powell. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Nuggets trail by 11. Barton from outside. Barton missing again.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Finney Smith, and that one comes up a bit short. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And it's in there. Porter's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. Sinks the three-pointer. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Murray against Doncic. Murray, good.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Mavericks leading by 13. Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Murray, good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Again, the Mavericks score.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Dallas.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Doncic. It's not going to go for him. And Denver the other way now. Inside. Here's Murray. Tries again. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Deflects the pass. from deep three-point range. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here.
That's the end of the game.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it.
of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. For 3, Hardaway. Lays out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hardaway, a good look. Cash money on the open jump shot.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And that one's good from Conley.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Three-pointer off the mark. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Utah, lays it up and banks it in.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
And here's Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. Gobert, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Back to Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. That's tipped. Doncic passes to Powell. Now here's Bogdanovic. Defended by Porzingis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell to halt the run. Porzingis grabs the board. Now Powell. Checked by Mitchell. Out to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Up and over Conley. Doncic, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. It's a one-on-one situation. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Doncic. Powell right side. 5 to shoot. The shot won't fall. And it's Utah the other way.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Doncic against Conley. Here's Mitchell.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. obviously not helping their cause. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside to the right side. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And the Mavericks, another three.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. They lead.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's O'Neal. There's the drive. Blocked.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Back to Hardaway. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. And he lobs it up. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
No longer considered just a pure shooter, Bogdanovich has worked on becoming a complete offensive player.
Pass to Doncic. To the inside, Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people count his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's gotten his first basket of the night.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Outside, Finney Smith. And the three-pointer goes. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last two picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Jazz making their last shot. For three, Powell. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah trailing here. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Doncic into the lane, and Gobert with a block. Now here's Mitchell. He's marked by Finney Smith.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Doncic. He has 7, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. It goes on Mike Conley. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Finney Smith. 6 points for him. Here's Hardaway. Doncic up top.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Hardaway. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic passes to Hardaway. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Careless turnovers. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Bullock. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
Brunson finds Cauley-Stein. Now Brunson. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Clarkson against Kleber. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Brunson. Launches it. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Mavericks foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Honey. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nice move. Whiteside down low. The kick out to Gay. And there's a 3-second violation. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Kleber, defended by Gay. Here's Bullock. The 3-ball. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Clarkson. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. And it's Powell off the drive. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Powell. That one falls. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And he lobs it up top. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Utah.
Bojan Bogdanovich.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Bogdanovich with a screen on Porzingis. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Mitchell drives in. Here's Gobert. Oh, great D that time from Powell. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. drives it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Doncic against Conley. Picked by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Takes the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him. Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
O'Neal on the wing. And stolen by Hardaway. Pushing it up the floor, the Mavericks. Again in transition. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Puts it up from 12. Again, Dallas.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Over Powell. Deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 6 points.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
A line change here for Utah. Kleber outside. Pass to Marjanovic. 6 to shoot. Back to Kleber. Outside Brunson. The 11-footer. That one's good for 2. Brunson's got his first points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Clarkson with the ball. And there's the drive. Some solid defense from Brunson.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Marjanovic. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Marjanovic got his first points in this one. 1:09 left in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. It's Bullock on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah. Gay inside. He's checked by Kleber. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Marjanovic inside. It's deflected. Clarkson outside. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
1 second left. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Mavericks on top, leading by 5.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Back to Doncic. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Mitchell.
Ooh, I really like how assertive they've been. I mean, they've been trying to bully the defense on the interior throughout this second half.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert finds Bogdanovic to the paint. And stolen by Hardaway. Doncic right side. Powell passes to Hardaway. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
Shot clock at 5. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Powell with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now here's Mitchell. Will it go? Blocked! And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And here's Doncic outside. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Back to Conley. Fires the 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
3.
Mitchell's got his 6th assist of the night.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And there's the lob. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
2 minutes.
Doncic against Conley. Hardaway on the wing. Over Mitchell. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Offline with a 3. The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Outside Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith to the middle. Launches it. Can't get it to drop. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Pass to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Hardaway. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark. Over to the left wing. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. The kick out to Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 6. A shot to stop the drought. Nails it from 3.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1. Here's Mitchell. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Porter with the steal. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Barton drives in. Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebound. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Murray with it. Going inside, and Jokic wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. The drive by Jokic. Barton against Mitchell. Barton passes to Gordon. Great open look there.
Well, the rise and fire from Aaron Gordon in the mid-range, it's almost unguardable at this point.
And here is Mitchell. A crossover, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Murray outside. A 3-ball. The rebound by the Jazz. Now, here is O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovich. Tries the spin move. Conley. Good defense by Jokic.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Conley with the wide open look. No good with the triple. Denver leading by 3. On the wing, Porter. Over Conley. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
First team foul.
Utah has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mitchell passes to Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Barton. The drive by Mitchell.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Denver no good. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside Conley. Here he goes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Murray looking around. Nice move. Gobert pulls it in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Murray kicks to Gordon. They could use a bucket. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. O'Neal passes to Conley. Bogdanovich left side. With 1 on the clock, Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched.
All right, workers coming onto the court. Come on, get down to your chest.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Barton outside. Over Mitchell. Back to Barton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. He takes it in. Clock at 4. No good there off the double clutch. Denver shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Barton, no luck. Utah leading by 3. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barton passes to Jokic. Conley against Murray. Back to Jokic. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz. O'Neal from long range. Jazz passing it around. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Shoots off the step back. And again, Denver no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest, where many people believe he should have been the winner.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Barton with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Barton kicks to Murray. Stolen by Conley. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied. I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break ramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Murray dishes to Gordon. Passes it to Jokic. Here's the 3. Rebound, Utah.
And they continue to control the glass.
Lob pass to Gay. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Barton. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Barton. The pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's Porter driving inside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Pass to Oni. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Nuggets trail by 6. Jokic sets the screen for Barton. Kicks it out to Gordon. To the paint. Jokic inside. He's covered by Whiteside.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Big group substitution here for Denver. And the second free throw, good. Jazz leading by 5. Now Clarkson still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gay passes to Clarkson. Back to Gay. He gets it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he will be awarded. Okay, David, much appreciated.
That's the end of the first half with a score. Georgia 19.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley with it, picked up by Rivers. Mitchell against Rivers. It's stolen by Morris. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity over Mitchell. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Rivers.
Austin Rivers, opportunistic in transition. That's what happens when you sprint the floor.
He may not always shoot for a high percentage, but Doris, when Rivers gets on a roll, he can be unstoppable.
Yeah, there's no doubt he can string together points when he starts making shots. This guy is especially dangerous in the clutch because he has no fear.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jazz leading by 6. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the 3. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Morris with the bucket.
Morris.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Rivers, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Here's Morris. Pass to Rivers. Over O'Neal. Rivers can't get it to go. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's tipped. Gobert with it. Now defended by Gobert. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Poke loose. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Conley into the lane. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Morris outside. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Dozier. It's stolen by Ingles. Pass to Gay. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. Gay's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. Clarkson outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
A 3 from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
A pass to Gay. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can't fall asleep on Gay, even for a second. When you do, he's skies high there for the alley-oop.
Here's Najee. And it's Oni with the rebound. And here's Utah. They're on a 16-7 run. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Utah. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
All right, Lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for
This
us.
is the 4th quarter. Get out of your seat and let's hear some noise.
Ansel Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. They've held a 12-point lead early. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Denver. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barkley. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Murray against Conley. Tries it from 19. The rebound by the Jazz.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. He dishes it to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. 5 to shoot, and it's Conley penetrating. Gobert finds Mitchell. Fires for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovich against Gordon. Barton outside. Back to Gordon. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And stolen by Barton. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Barton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Conley with the 3. Got a piece of it, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. The Nuggets trail by 8. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And the pass to Mitchell. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Murray against Conley. Conley grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Mitchell. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Up there for Mitchell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Jokic kicks to Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Murray.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Conley with it. Out guarded by Murray. They double team Conley. He locks up the alley-oop pass. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. A floater. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. Wide open look here for Murray. Hits it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Mitchell outside. Jokic with the steal. And it's Gordon penetrating. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, clear the runway, gentlemen. Aaron Gordon decided to finish with authority.
Gobert with it. And so it's Utah with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.